Why would you advise a nation state to use the Bitcoin bond?
Well, the Bitcoin bond is really what a lot of the Bitcoin treasury companies are doing, but at a sovereign level. And I think maybe Saylor copied the idea, but we'll see. It's TBD. But it's issuing sovereign debt. The corporate Bitcoin treasury companies are issuing corporate debt effectively, or preferred shares. It's a mix of both now, it seems, but a sovereign country can issue debt. And I think that is one of the best forms of debt because it's not that common for sovereign defaults. And the structure of the Bitcoin bonds that I designed originally were structured in a way that mitigated default because they would buy Bitcoin with a half of the proceeds of the raise, and that after a 10-year period should more than cover the principal. So you know that they have enough capital to pay back. Actually, I think the design was after 5 years, they'll earmark part of the Bitcoin as for the principal repayment, and then they start to share upside by selling or marking to market the Bitcoin with the investors of the bond. So you have a base coupon, and on top of the base coupon, you'll get an extra Bitcoin dividend that is shared with the investor. But the other part of the Bitcoin bond was a revenue generating activity. And this is kind of the magical part because a lot of countries have excess energy. And with Bitcoin, you can monetize excess energy now, where previously you could not. Oil-rich countries could put oil in a barrel and put it on a boat and send it to wherever. And now with Bitcoin, you can mine Bitcoin with stranded energy or excess energy and sell that globally in a 24/7 market. So it really changes the dynamic for energy-rich poor countries, which there are many of. So if you look at just geothermal, the top geothermal potential in the world is the Philippines, number one. Number two is Indonesia. So that is a massive amount of energy that can be monetized. But you also have excess hydro, like Paraguay is another great example of that. They have 4 terawatt hours of excess a year from the Itaipu Dam. And we did some calculations because I did a presentation there, but that is equivalent to something to the order of 1,200 to 1,400 BTC a year that is just being run off or sold at a loss. Like they're selling energy too. And that's the case for many countries. But you can see a prime example in Bhutan, which is, I think, one of the largest nation state holders now of Bitcoin.
The largest BTC per capita.
Yes, the largest BTC per capita. And they've just taken the excess runaway water and turned it into money. And now they're building an airport with that. So this is something that we as Bitcoiners have been talking about for a decade probably. And now it's demonstrably true that you can do this. And this is one of our efforts. We're trying to get countries to do this because one, it's budget neutral. Two, you're wasting money. And three, you need it. So it makes so much sense.